Hey guys, welcome back to the old garage. Quick one today, because I'm going out to dinner tonight. So this is a morning recording, and what is it? Almost. It's after 10. It's after 10 in the morning. So first thing, yeah, we're gonna continue on with the old butter wax right there, and we're gonna do the quarter panel. We're only gonna go to above this marker light. I'm still having a little bit of, well, not trouble, but I have had to do it a couple times. This chip that's on the back, the bumper area, I'm slowly building it up, taking my time and wet sanding it. It's coming along. Hopefully, I'll get it in the next few days. I hope. But for now, we're going to go down to just below these gills, just above the rocker panel. I still haven't got underneath there and cleaned it with spray nine. Um, I will do that probably tomorrow off camera. But first things first, I'll take my rings off just in case. Just set them up here on the roof of the ERS here, and yeah. So I'm going to start with a just a really nice, soft, super soft cloth. I'm going to go with that. And I did get my mics working. I did. I'm just gonna check this camera, make sure it's. Yes, she's still rolling. What happened was there was a short cable they provided with these mics. Is of course the regular USB on one end, and then the USB-C on the other end. And that cable was faulty. Whenever I plugged the regular USB part into a charger block, it was very loose. I don't know, really loose. And when you put the USB-C into this unit, right, you'll see it right there, into there, it didn't click. It didn't have like a click. So whenever I did it, what was supposed to happen, the bottom indicator here is supposed to go red as if charging. You actually have this in the off mode. This is how you do it. You turn this off. You plug in the cable to the charging block, and it should go red. And once that red light goes out, she's fully charged. So that's what I found. I used a charging cable that I had. Where did that come from? That came from another item I bought. So yeah, from the earbuds, those earbuds. So it was the same length cable, same, it looked the same, but when you put it in, it was firm, and when you put it into the mic, it went click, and then the red light came on, start charging. So I solved that there this morning. I figured that out. So let's get on to this. Shake up a little butter wax here. I'm going to start right at the top. I'm not even going to do this inner part here. I'll do that. Well, I could up to, yes, I could right up to here, right up to where the quarter panel meets the trunk. I think I will, because it's right in the line of what we're doing here. I'm just going to put a few dabs, just a few dabs, not much, here and there. There we go. That'll get the top portion done. So let's go with that. See how that works. Yeah. Now the problem I had with the windshield repair is, as my nephew Dan out in Alberta has some experience with the UV light stuff. He said if you don't have, you're not going to put the car out in the sun, but it's not hot enough anyway. Yeah, you're going to need a UV light. You're going to need a UV light to cure the resin uh, on the repair of the windshield. So I thought, okay, that I should try that, because it's not curing, it's just staying wet. And I could check it right now, and I know it's probably still wet. So thanks to Dan there telling me that. So then I checked with Bruce, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I got two of those. I got two different types. I think he's got one a flashlight style, and he's got one plugs in or something." And he said, "Which one you want me to bring down?" Because he's coming down to pick me up here sometime around noon or before 1. And I said, "Well, just bring both, and we'll try them both, you know, on the resin, and see which one." I'm sure they both will work. So we'll try that, and hopefully it'll cure. And once it cures, I'll be able to take the razor blade and just clean up around the area of it. Now, right here, very tricky. I don't know how you're going to get under the spoiler. I got about a ½ inch, but what you do, fold up your rag, tuck it underneath your spoiler, and then go back and forth like this, and it's working. Yeah, it's working good. There we go. Yeah, I'll be able to clean up around there and with a razor blade and flatten it out, and hopefully it'll look half decent. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but I don't care. I don't want to pop a new windshield in it just for the sake of one little damn chip on her, you know. I don't want to do that. So I like to keep the original glass in it. Luckily with the Bullet, I've been pretty lucky. I think there's one small one around where the safety sticker goes on the Bullet, but it's not very big. It's not worth filling it like this one was. This one was bigger, right? So yeah, so I won't bother with that on the Bullet. But we're getting into February now, so I do have to think about starting on the front brake on this driver's side, peeling it all apart, cleaning it up, painting what needs to be painted, and then I'd like to get that done in the first 2 weeks of February, somewhere along that line. Now you can go back. There's a little lip here, but it's not much of a lip. I don't usually go back there. No. Yeah, if I can get that front one done by the 15th, definitely by the 15th, then that gives me possibly to do maybe this side, this brake down here on this one, clean this all up, maybe in the first 2 weeks of March or something like that. I don't know. This stuff's going on really good here. Yeah. Now, like I told you before, all in this gill area. Not so much in the gill area. There's a few in this back gill. Yeah, there's some nicks, little road rash, and up in the front one there's some nicks. One in the middle, but there's a lot here on this section right here. So I don't know. I might try to finger bomb that sometime, and then I'll just have to reapply this wax over that area. So that will kind of fill in them, fill in the chips so they're not so noticeable. I'll give it a whirl. I'll try this side. I don't want to go heavy on the paper, sandpaper, or nothing like that, but we'll just try to finger bomb it to where it levels off with the factory paint, and then let it harden for a few days, and then a lot of soapy water, and just very light with the old 2000 on the spots. Try to blend it in, and because I think it's a little bit too much for that black wax I'm gonna get sometime, and that's only temporary. Once you wash the vehicle, these white specks are gonna show back up again anyway, so you might as well try to finger bomb it, right? Better than you don't want to get a whole spray bomb out and try to do that, because you're really gonna notice that. You don't want to do that. Just finger bomb the little picks, like I did on the mud guards. Actually, that mud guard, I did polish it up with the machine. Holy God, yeah, it came up pretty good. The very bottom, you can see some different shades of black because, I don't know, just the way it went. But what I'm thinking about, it's done pretty good. So I might isopropyl it, and I might shoot a bit of clear over the bottom edge of it, just to protect it even more. Just see how that goes. That might look pretty good. So we got all our wax applied here. Butter wax is done. Now we'll start where we'll start. Oh, did I mess up a little spot here? We'll start where we started applying it, because it's going to be dried up here. Yep. So we're done with that one. We just set that. I don't want to set it on the car, because I'll just set it up here on the hood here on this blanket, because you don't want to get nothing on that cloth convertible top. It's not like the old TR6 was. TR6 was a sort of a vinyl type, but this is a nice cloth one. So let's go here. Let's get right underneath. I'm just going to fold it up 4 times if I can. Go underneath this spoiler, back and forth, back and forth. That'll get that portion done, yeah. And polish this out. Oh yeah, man, that's nice stuff, man. They're not lying when they say it leaves a good shine. They're not lying at all. This butter wax, people. No. That'll work on any type of color, for sure. Yeah, work on any dark color. Work on a light color if you want. There we go. Change the position of the rag a bit, like so. Yeah, this one comes with, this was with the mother's kit, comes with a tag on it, so you just gotta, I should actually rip that off. I just kind of make sure I'm not scraping that against the car. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's really not that bad for paint, man. 13 years old. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Really good. Like to say, if you want nothing to happen to your car, well, guess what? You're not going to drive it. It's going to sit in your garage and be a garage queen, right? You've got to take it out. You got to use it, and things are going to, happen, and that's just part of the, badge of honor. You get a little nick or chip, well, that's because that shows you're using the vehicle. you're not, it's not sitting in the garage, 365 days a year, and you're just sitting in the garage admiring it. You got to take it out and enjoy it. So, and then hope for the best that nothing bad happens. But like they say, shit happens, and it's gonna go up here by this. I don't get too close to this plastic stuff. As I said, get close to that. I've used that back to black stuff on a lot of the black plastic pieces. And I tell you, boy, did it ever bring it up. Just brought it up just like new. Not that it was that bad. It was just a little dull and dirty, basically. There we go. I think that's a wrap. That's a wrap right there. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna probably I might just post this one up for the afternoon or something instead of later tonight. So, like I say every time, guys, I hope each and every one of you take care out there. You know what I mean. Thunder Road.